Dead Rising 3 Apocalypse Edition. Is it worth a buy, guys? Indeed, is it? Well, let's read what the developers have to say. Let's read the juicy details. Explore the zombie-infested city of Los Perdidos and find a way to escape before the military strike wipes the entire city and everyone in it off the map. With intense action and unmatched level of weapon and character customization, Dead Rising 3 delivers a heart-pounding experience unlike any other as you explore, scavenge and fight to survive in a massive open world on the brink of zombie apocalypse. Where shall we start? I'll tell you where we'll start. We'll start with a few words from the lead producer. How's that? Here we go, guys.
So yeah, we're very, very happy to bring Dead Rising 3 to PC gamer fans. Me personally, I'm a PC gamer and I love playing my games on PC. With Dead Rising, we've brought that crazy open world zombie action that people have been loving on the Xbox One to the PC with things that PC gamers come to expect, like a lot of really nice graphical options, you know, resolution that supports anything your monitor supports, and, you know, bindable, different key bindings that you can customize. So it really feels like the best version of the game, and it feels like a true PC version, and not just some port that we just kind of, you know, sent out the door.
You stand there with that smug look on your face, and you dare say that about a game that's locked at 30 frames a second, has a field of view narrower than my cock, and you tell me that this game is optimized for the PC and not a half-assed port? What the The truth of the matter is, this is an awful PC game. It's an awful PC port. It is locked at 30 frames a second. You can alter the ini file and unlock it, but even then it drops under 60 on a top-end PC. It's got an absolutely horrific field of view that you can't alter at all. I have been told that it doesn't work on 1610 monitors, but worst of all, guys, is the control.
Keyboard and mouse. People are really, really used to that really nice, responsive, fast feel on the mouse. So when you're playing Dead Rising 3, we absolutely have that. You can actually kind of turn and aim even faster than you could with a controller, because that's something that, you know, keyboard and mouse gamers expect.
It's absolutely awful. When you go into aim mode, mouse acceleration comes on, meaning that if you even breathe, the crosshair goes all over the place. It's just a joke aiming. Absolute fucking wank it is. It's made for the controller. The whole aspect of the control system on this game is built around a controller, not a mouse, not a keyboard. If you are a PC gamer that loves controllers, then disregard everything I'm saying, because I have on good authority that it works brilliantly on a controller. So there you go. Let's balance this with a few good things. The zombie animations are brilliant. The sounds are brilliant. The hordes of zombies in this game is just fucking amazing. It's just, I've never seen anything like it in any game I've ever played. I've never seen so many zombies. It's just amazing when you see a few hundred zombies just on the streets. It's just like awesome. You just go, wow, that's fucking great. Until you run through them and don't get so much as even a scratch. It's kind of like, okay, dead easy just to run through them, jump on a couple of cars. Yeah, you should not be able to run down a street where there's 500 zombies and not get scratched. I can with ease. Bit of an anticlimax, but that's the way the game is. The game is very tongue-in-cheek. You're not supposed to take this game seriously at all. It's full of stereotypical people. It's full of mini games, full of boss fights, full of perks, combo moves, prestige points, achievements. It's a typical console game. I believe when they drew up plans for this game, I kind of imagined that somebody says, who's our target audience with this game, when they were putting together the blueprints of this game, of how it's going to play and that. And I think somebody stood up and says, well, may I demonstrate our target audience? I said, yes, okay. Our target audience is this person. Shoot me in the fucking balls. Hey, Brandon, watch this. Brandon, watch this. I'm gonna hacksaw him off. What? I've just unlocked another fucking perk. I think he did something along that line. and they then knew exactly their target audience, because that is the target audience for this kind of game. It's so shallow that it's not even a puddle. It's just ridiculous. It's really, really shallow. You just run around. The more zombies you kill, the more prestige points you unlock. You use prestige points to unlock abilities and things like extra health and things like that. You can combine any manner of thing together to make the most ridiculously stupid weapons that you've ever seen, and run around causing even more mayhem and carnage. That's pretty much the game. There is a story that's so bad that I just laughed at it. It was just so... it's full of stereotypical idiots that don't actually exist. The gameplay is just so boring after 10 minutes. You just do the same thing. You just run through zombies, splattering them. Just smash, mash, 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 mash. Button mashing. There's no... it's not like 7 Days to Die, where you really do feel the terror of a zombie attack, where you have to aim for the head. You have to really, really have a steady hand. You've got to keep cool in 7 Days when you've got a big horde of zombies coming at you. In this, you just mash, 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 and he just flails away like a fucking windmill with a crowbar, and there's just blood and guts everywhere. It appeals to the caveman. That's what it does. And you just unlock all these things and combo moves, and you go, oh wow, wasn't that cool? And that's it. Then you'll come to a mini game, and mini games like we had your stereotypical Hell's Angels. That were raping one of my friends whilst I had to kill the rest of them, and there was about 6 of them on bikes doing like 360s and 180s, pirouetting on their bikes with an everlasting supply of Molotov cocktails. They were crashing into cars at 30 miles an hour without getting any damage to their bikes, without falling off the bikes. I was shooting them with a handgun, hitting them in the back. They weren't falling off their bikes because they have I don't know, the Terminators, I think, guys. Which brings me nicely onto the aiming side of things. When you go into aim mode, the mouse acceleration kicks in, making it a f***ing joke. And as I've already mentioned, the field of view becomes just... I mean, the boss fights are even a joke. I killed the boss with a sawn-off shotgun, then I got a cutscene of me killing him with a Molotov cocktail. And then the cutscene after he died, a party member appeared that wasn't even there when the boss fight started. I mean, it's sloppy, guys. It also has co-op. You can either block it out by just playing single player, or you can open up co-op where other players can join your game. If you want to join other people's, you can do that on your friends list in Steam by right clicking and then selecting their game and joining in with them, and do the co-op if you so desire, which I'm sure is fun. This kind of game for £40, AAA game, sums up the gaming industry again. It's typical of what I expected this game to be. It's exactly as I expected this game to be. The people who make this game, they know all the sheep are going to buy it, and they're going to make millions on it. And it's a shame. It's a shame that people don't just give them the middle finger and just say, hey look, make a decent game please, because this is just fucking wank. It's a fucking joke, guys. It's not a bit immersive. It's just awful. It's just awful, and it just grieves me that these are the kind of games that's just been mass produced now. There'll be loads of these coming out this year, and they'll all break millions and millions in profit, and so they'll make more because this is what they think everybody wants. And maybe everybody does want it. Maybe I am a minority who want a really hardcore immersive game, and thank goodness for indie developers who are sticking 2 fingers up to the AAA fucking companies who bring this. Honestly, guys, I can't see the appeal. Honestly, I can't fucking see the appeal. I'd rather have anal sex with a fucking hippo in mating season while it's surrounded by all its mates in a fucking swamp, I would, than play this. That's the level of fucking contempt I have for this kind of vomit that comes out. So there you go, guys. If you're a console gaming Neanderthal whose level of gaming is you'll love this. If you're a PC gamer who wants a lot more for their gaming, wants a bit of control, wants a bit of immersion, keep well away from this because it's fucking awful.